Destiny 2 is in a rough spot right now. Player numbers are down, the community feels more negative than ever, and even high profile streamers are stepping away. So if you spend too much time on Reddit, Twitter or YouTube, you might think Destiny is unplayable, but the truth is Destiny 2 can still be a lot of fun if you know how to approach it. So this video we're going to walk through the do's and don'ts of enjoying Destiny 2 in 2025, helping you cut through the noise and focus on having a good time. Well, if you enjoy the video or find it useful, hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content here on Endgame Express. Well, first of all today, let's go through the don'ts. So they are the traps that kill your enjoyment. So one of the fastest ways to burn out on Destiny 2 is by playing every single day. The game is designed around repetition and grinding, but that doesn't mean you have to log in constantly. Forcing yourself into a daily routine can make the game feel like a chore instead of an escape or entertainment. Take regular breaks, step away for a few days, or play something else in between. It keeps Destiny fresh and also fun. Another trap is diving too deep into the community's negativity. Reddit, Twitter or X and other social spaces, they're overflowing with complaints, hot takes, drama, and while some of the criticism is fair and accurate, constant exposure to it is going to drag down your enjoyment. The same goes for drama-heavy YouTube videos and certain articles that thrive on negative headlines. These things get clicks because negativity spreads faster than positivity, but if you consume them daily, it's going to shape how you view the game before you even log in. It's also important not to isolate yourself. Grinding solo ops might be efficient for progression, but Destiny 2 has always been best when shared with others. Sticking exclusively to solo ops down in the Caldera mines or in K1 on the moon is a quick way to feel frustrated and disconnected. On top of that, obsessing over Steam charts or worrying about what others think about the game just adds unnecessary stress. Remember, Steam is just one platform out of 3. You got Steam, PC, you got PlayStation, and you've got Xbox. We don't know the PlayStation and the Xbox numbers. Community opinion is often louder than it is accurate. And the only thing that matters is your own experience, not someone else's outrage. Well, next up, we've got the do's and how to actually enjoy the game. One of the best ways to enjoy Destiny 2 is to embrace variety. Instead of spamming the same activity over and over again, mix it up between strikes, crucible, dungeons, even older campaign missions. The game feels much more rewarding when you sample its different flavours rather than grinding one thing into the ground. Destiny was always meant to be a wide buffet and not a single dish. Another key to avoiding burnout is by playing other games alongside Destiny 2. The reality is, no live service game is going to keep you entertained non-stop, and forcing it usually leads to frustration. Luckily, this year's been packed with great releases. We've got Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Borderlands 4, and Clair Obscura Expedition 33. So taking time away to play something fresh makes your return to Destiny that much sweeter. Also, if you've never tried raiding, this is the perfect time to jump in. Only a small percentage of the community regularly raids. I think it's about somewhere between 8 to 10%, but those who do say it's the peak Destiny experience. Raids combine teamwork, mechanics and spectacle in a way that no other content does. So finding a fire team or using an LFG can unlock a whole new side of Destiny 2. And it also helps to experiment with builds and weapons instead of sticking to your same setup. Try out different subclasses, strange weapon combinations, or even new seasonal perks can completely change how the game feels. Destiny's sandbox is huge. Part of the fun is discovering unexpected synergies. And finally, don't overlook older expansions and campaigns. So if you're new to the game, you've got loads of content, you've got a wealth of content available to you. So the previous expansions often go on sale, and it makes them even more accessible. And revisiting those stories can remind you of why you fell in love with the game in the first place. Sometimes the best way to enjoy Destiny 2 isn't to chase the newest grind, but it's to revisit the classics that defined the experience. Well, next up we've got the bigger picture. So Destiny 2 has always lived in cycles of highs and lows. Every expansion brings excitement, and then the content stretches thin and the frustration builds until the next big release. Right now, the game is in one of those low points, and the negativity surrounding it can feel overwhelming. But that doesn't erase the fact that Destiny 2 still offers one of the most unique looter shooter experiences out there. The secret is realising that the community mood doesn't have to define your own enjoyment. It's also worth remembering that Destiny 2 isn't supposed to be a second job. The grind, the daily logins, the endless chasing of new loot can often make it feel that way if you let it. But when you take a step back and treat it as entertainment rather than obligation and play at your own pace, the pressure starts to fade. Suddenly, Destiny 2 becomes fun again, something you look forward to instead of something you feel guilty for not doing. And then Destiny is at its strongest when you focus on the parts of the game that excite you personally. For some players that's raiding with friends, for others it's chasing the perfect PvP or PvE loadout, or finding secrets in dungeons and exotic missions. The beauty of this game is that it's flexible. If you can avoid letting outside drama control your perspective, and remember that negativity does really well on YouTube, in articles and on social media, so there definitely is an incentive to be posting negative articles and videos. So don't let that drama control your perspective and instead lean into the content that makes you happy. You'll find there's still plenty of joy in Destiny 2. Yeah, at the end of the day, Destiny 2 is what you make of it. If you approach it through the lens of endless drama, constant negativity and pressure to grind, it's going to feel like a burden. But if you treat it as entertainment, something to dip into when it's fun and then step away when it's not, you're going to find the game has far more to offer than the loudest voices online would have you believe. The do's and don'ts that we talked about today aren't the rules that you have to follow, but there's a framework there that's going to help shift your mindset. Take breaks when you need to, avoid the negativity that thrives on clicks, and don't be afraid to play other games alongside Destiny 2. At the same time, embrace variety, try new builds, and dive into activities that challenge you. When you focus on playing for fun rather than obligation, Destiny 2 becomes a much more rewarding experience. Most importantly, remember it's okay to step away. The game probably isn't going anywhere. Expansions, seasons, and story beats will continue to roll out, and your Guardian will always be waiting. By choosing how you engage, you're taking control of your enjoyment rather than letting the community or the numbers dictate it for you. So here is my challenge to you today. The next time you log in, why don't you try one of the do's that we've talked about today, and maybe even join a raid group. Well, that is it for this video today on how to enjoy Destiny 2. As always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content here on Endgame Express. Thanks again, and I shall see you real soon.